Grove from GroovyMusicLessons.com. I get to try reviewing this 1975 Aria Pro 2 Les Paul again. Last time I tried to, I broke my ankle. That was 3 weeks ago. We'll see how it goes today. So I'm barely hobbling along still. Anyway, this model, again, is 1975. It's called the LS500B. LS meaning Les Paul Standard. 500 is the model they used for the standards at that time. B for black. The one thing about this that makes it special, amongst all of the others, even the customs that came later, which had like the big diamond and stuff and the open book, headstock, just like Gibson's, you know, which later everybody had the cease and desist order, called the lawsuit models, so to speak. So this is before that. So to find where it says Pro 2, you'll notice the O is crooked as well. These actually came out in 1975. They were not in the 1975 catalog. That was the first catalog known as Aria Pro 2. Before that, it was just Aria is all it said on the guitars. No Pro, no 2, anything. There was a model, one more model in 77 that was a Cherry Sunburst Les Paul Custom. You know, so you had the square markers and even on the first fret and so forth. But this is the only one from 75. And how do I know it's 75? Is because the 77 has a serial number, 76 didn't have them at all. But right here is where the serial number should be, and there's no serial number anywhere on the guitar, so this is predating the serial numbered guitars, and there were no serial numbers prior to 75. Okay, so it commands a bigger price tag than the others. I purchased it for $350 about 4 weeks ago, and they're going for about $1,500 if you can find them, plus maybe a little more on this because it's dead mint. Only thing's been changed out is the nut has been changed to a brass nut. Okay, there is absolutely zero handling marks, fret marks, nothing, not a bit of tarnish on anything. There's your Made in Japan logo and the awesome Tulip keys, and just groovy as all get out. It's just a Les Paul is a Les Paul is a Les Paul. And they were doing, you know, the mahogany and the little maple top and everything else is the same as all the Les Pauls were. The pickups are Al Nico 5s. Okay. We've even got the pointers right here on all of the, around all the knobs, around the shafts here. Shaft. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Oh, sorry, having a spell. I've got the vapors. You guys don't know what the vapors are. You're too young. Okay. Everything's cream, which is cool. All the plastics. And nothing has changed color-wise on here because it's been kept in its case its entire life. You read about guitars like this, but rarely do you come across them. Okay, the other thing that's really cool, put this down, all the cases, whether it's from Ibanez or whether it's from these guys, anything that came from Japan will look like this. This is the original hard shell case, which is also nice to get, of course. And ta-da! Beautiful. So you'll see this double thing like this, that this looks like the liner to the outside of a car detailing. and it's got this strip in the middle which can come out very easily and often does. But to find a case that clean, it's got one little piece of paint right here, so that can be gone over easy with a little bit of Sharpie on your finger, and then do it that way so it doesn't look as Sharpie-ish. So anyway, that's the axe. Hope you dig it. Couple weeks ago, I put up a little site that has all of the Japanese guitars from the early days to the later days. So all those manufacturers are on there, so go check that out. It's just a couple videos ago if you look through my videos. Very groovy. I'll put that link again to those as a pinned first comment below, so you can get the links to all the Japanese catalogs from all of your different manufacturers. If they're not on there, they weren't made in Japan. Okay? People ask about, well, how about this one, or how about that one? It's like, oddly enough, kids, South Korea. They're like, how about Court? It's like, oh, yeah, that was South Korea. Sorry about that. And so forth. So, all the oddball guitars you're looking for, hit that link. Check them out. I'll play a couple of patches, sounds on this axe again, the Al Nico 5s. And this is a sandwiched body, just like the Gibsons were in '75. So it's mahogany, 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 mahogany. Then you got, what is it, one little thin piece of balsa wood, and then mahogany again. So weird how they were sandwiched together that way, and why they used balsa wood in the middle. Who knows? Great tone wood. Did he say tone wood? Yes, he did. I just got to be controversial. So anyway, get it up nice and close, and you can see there's not, not even a trace of anything to do with playing or handling on there. It has not aged. It's just been sitting there in the bed or the back of the closet somewhere. And the guy knew exactly what it was and how much it was worth, but he said, just glad to see a guy like you showed up. It was a Craigslist thing. Somebody that would actually play and hang on to it for a while, not just resell it. So I'm not going to resell it for a while. I'll play it and enjoy it, and then have it as my one of only 2 humbucking guitars laying around. So let's plug it up and see what's under the hood, all right? Okay, time to get a few tones going your way. For all you guys who are familiar with my big Johnson back there, my clean sound that I use all the time being this. Why am I cranked sideways? I'm over here hitting the volume pedal. That sound there is something that is really groovy, because instead of throttling the volume on the guitar and having to decrease the value by adding a treble bleed or something, I can simply push the front of the amp this way with the volume pedal. It has extra output. It's got a gain stage in it. Okay, so if I actually take that exact same patch and gun the volume pedal some more and hit the front end of the amp, it's got 2 12AX7s in there, it'll actually, it'll break up and it'll... do stuff like that, or... pickup. Middle, same thing. Same deal. Okay, so groovy tones. Let's see what else I can step on. Okay, it was when I was stepping on the second pedal board in front of me where I broke myself 3 weeks ago. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, going for the same button. Ugh, I made it. Okay, so some distortion. I love that I get to do the Ace Frehley thingy on here now. So that makes it cool. And it's nice to have a guitar finally that thickens up the distortion, you know, over top of the single coils. Going to do recordings and stuff, and people are always like, okay, yeah, you've got a single coil guitar with you, and you've got 5 single coils with you, but do you have something with a humbucker to add, you know, a different layer, a different texture for recording? It's like, man, I just don't. I don't like them. But I'm going to keep a hold of this in order to do such a thing. One more while I'm here. See if I can break myself one more time. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I've never tried this. I hit the wrong button, but let's see. Okay, so we're looking at a little compression and a little slight delay. Okay, not bad. And I'll try for that button this time. There it is. Okay, so the steel guitar channel that I use, I call it a channel, it's just a patch that I made up. So since most pedal steels have humbucking pickups in them, that actually sounds pretty cool. Who would have thought? Maybe I'll bring this for pedal steel songs. Okay, anyway, hope you dug it. Once again, the 1975 Aria Pro 2 LS500B guitar. And again, they're linked below for all your Japanese catalogs and all the scans, and a lot of them are written in Japanese, so hard to tell what the heck they say. But the catalogs are as they came out, so useful information. You guys stay groovy, I always am, and I'm out of here. Check out the little worm at the end of the video. He's cool.
Groovy!